An abundance of choices with 35 beers on tap and always changing. Their banquet services are always to perform.
Since you were going for gas, you might as well fill up your tank too. Delicious food available at Morgan's. And that's just two exciting combos that they have. Morgan's, right across the line.
Hugger Mugger's tasty recipes, breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, offering a warm and welcome first-rate friendly service, clean, wholesome family atmosphere with quality food at a friendly price. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or dessert, can't pass that up. It's Hugger Muggers. They're located on Elwood Road 2650. Phone number above. Hugger Muggers tasty recipes. You gotta try it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Nctv45 Newswatch. As you get out and about today, make sure you tell a friend, and have a friend tell a friend about Nctv45. They'll be glad you did. And when they say, oh, geez, I don't watch a lot of TV, why, you tell them this.
Nctv45, The Train, anytime on your time.
That's right, we're Nctv45 The Train, and we're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Why, that's Nctv45. Now, as you go through your day, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody. See you again real soon.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45.
Hello and welcome as we bring you a story today happening right today. Nctv45, Pennsylvania Drug and Alcohol Programs, Office on Aging will launch Shapiro's new initiative to lower overdose rates among older adults, that a priority in Pennsylvania. They're testing this in Lawrence County, and Governor Shapiro will be at the Office on Aging today at 10 o'clock, 2706 Mercer Road in Newcastle. That's where Challenges is, and that's the Office on Aging. So it'll be an interesting time, and we respect the governor's office and the fact that he's coming to Lawrence County. This is his second visit. So good luck to Governor Josh Shapiro, and welcome to Lawrence County, Governor. And you know, we get a great one every once in a while, and this, amen. I am not coming down on the hard workers inside the federal government, but Sandy, thank you. She went on a rant. I've never seen a post office closed during the hours they're supposed to be open. Even during lunch, the staff takes turns. This is a federal building, and unless it's a federal holiday or supposed to be open, not even in bad weather, can interrupt the postal service. Only a mail truck can pass a school bus when it's stopped and its sign is out. So why was the main building of the post office closed? And you really gotta understand where this is like really coming from, because it's gotten to the point where it's become ridiculous to a lot of individuals who, I'm not even saying older, grew up in a time when service was important. Lou Holtz said the Notre Dame football office never closes. If somebody has to go to lunch, somebody else covers. Yet, the post office is closed. And, holy cow, not for anything, but I've set records where mail comes in a week and a half. I haven't had mail for a week and a half. And this is the second rant. Week and a half went by, got some mail. Another week and a half went by, still didn't have any mail. So, thank you, Sandy, for that information. NCTV45 keeping you informed.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
If you haven't tuned into the news, it seems we have taken action against Iran. And on this Sunday, let's make sure that we say a special prayer and God bless our troops. Keep them out of harm's way as they do a very important job. God bless our troops and God bless the USA. Today's programming furnished by a grant from Joseph's. And now it's time to get to, well, welcoming you to NCTV45 on this Armed Forces Day in the UK. Farmer Day, we welcome you to Midsummer. It's a cultural type thing. Not that we're there yet. The Natural Day of Joy. And how about this? National Parchment Day. National Praline Day. National Relationship Day. And Swim a Lap Day. That's not a bad idea. Upcycling Day. And welcome to the 24th of June. It's Wednesday, and Newswatch is straight ahead for you. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. And now it's time to get to the birthdays as we always do. Tanya Lyles, happy birthday. Michelle Being Known, happy birthday. Linda Hartman, happy birthday. Bobby Sale, happy birthday. Kathy Kolbenetz, happy birthday. Frankie Lynn Tubbs, happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all week long. The Meat Guys on State Street in Newcastle, whether it's lamb, beef, steaks, or the favorite burgers, sausage, or kielbasa. They have it all at the Meat Guys and so much more. Check out the Meat Guys. The next time you shop, nobody beats our meats. Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather, where we're standing up to give you the most accurate forecast in Lawrence County. Lawrence County 45 weather, will you be swimming in the next few days? Well, we're going to tell you about that. It's up next right here on Nctv45. Newcastle's Eastside Pharmacy, locally owned and your number one choice for all your pharmacy needs. Whether it's prescriptions, supplements, wheelchair rentals, and so much more. Eastside Pharmacy, with that local touch, cares about you. They even have greeting cards for that get well wish, Band-Aids, and all kind of supplies. Eastside Pharmacy, 708 East Washington Street in Newcastle. Call 734-658-4557. Easy Clean Car and Van Wash, where your clean wash is our goal. Nick's Auto Body, from a scratch to a dent to a major repair. Nick's Auto Body is your place to go for great service and quality work. In business since 1960, it's Nick's Auto Body. Trust your body in our hands.
For Pizzeria Bar and Grill Newcastle, for your favorite Italian and American antipasti and entrees. You'll enjoy the beer and wine menu as well. For Pizzeria Bar and Grill, 2409 Wilmington Road, Newcastle. For bargrill.com, 724-658-3380.
Nctv45, strong enough for Lawrence County.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, after last night's mostly clear low of 52, expect some sunshine today, but we're going to be making our way towards rain. And here you go, looking at the local radar, clear right now. And here's the national scene. As you take a look, what you're going to see is this disturbance, and let's focus in here. Right here in the middle of the country, this wind today will be from the southwest, taking this right into our area and giving us a nice day today, as temperatures will warm up to about 81, be 58 overnight. But your Thursday, it looks like rain. Here you go with your forecast. Overnight, 52. And so that will be giving way to sunshine. Sunshine and 81 today. Overnight, 58. Your Thursday, 82. 90% chance of rain. Why? The winds will be from the south and southwest, 5 to 9 miles an hour. Bringing up that moisture, there is a 90% chance of rain. As you get to Thursday night, 80% chance of rain and 61. Friday, 81. And chance of rain is at 60%. Friday night, 62. Chance of rain's at 80%. Saturday, rain, but it starts to fade out. Partly cloudy, 30% chance of rain. Well, it drops from 50 to 30% chance. You'll get some sunshine on your Saturday. Saturday night, partly cloudy, a low around 62. Here comes Sunday, sunshine, 87. Make sure you get to the pool there. Overnight, 66. And then Monday, sunny and hot, 92. Now that was Lawrence County 45 weather, sponsored by Ford Pizzeria Bar and Grill. We're going to take a look at the weather chart and hear from these great people who would like to hear from you.
Spinning beside our love town, laughing inside, I'm alive and on fire. And while she's the only real thing I find in the night, with the fly of my kite, like hands in the right kinds of places where we disappear tomorrow. Are we gonna go for a walk and talk about all the good things? I'm already there, things are happening, which is why I love you so. Love to be in your love.
Because you deserve more. It's 4-star pizza. We deliver too.
Watkins is locally owned and professionally operated turf management company. Like you, we work right here in Newcastle. Our turf programs consist of regularly scheduled fertilizer and weed control applications. Keep your grass healthy, dense, and green. Let's grow together. Watkins Turf Care. Call today, 724-856-6452.
Schaefer's Automotive, 1119 Butler Avenue in Newcastle, keeps you on the road. Whether it's their towing service that you may need, or exhaust or automotive repairs, they are a full-service repair shop. No job too big or too small for Schaefer's. Yes, they use quality parts, and they're guys you can trust. Great service, honest people. That's Schaefer's, a name you can trust. Call them today.
Hi, pizza friends. You can still find delicious Augustine's Pizza at your local supermarket. The folks at Augustine's Pizza hope that their pizza is always your first choice for any and all occasions.
Newswatch, keeping you informed. Well, putting affordability first, House Republicans positioned the largest tax cut in Pennsylvania history. Pennsylvania Republican leader Jesse Topper, he's from Fulton County, said Monday that the House Republicans have positioned legislation that includes the largest tax cut in the history with the passage of House Bill 2224. The bill would eliminate 6% gross receipts tax on utility bills, cut taxes on Pennsylvania families by $1.7 billion. House Republicans have been leading the affordability measures based in tax cuts that can immediately slash the bills paid by Pennsylvanians. Sounds like a good idea to me. Put more money in the pockets of working families, Topper said. Our tax cuts proposals include a House Bill 2224 eliminating a significant tax paid by Pennsylvanians for utility services that rely on nearly every aspect of their lives. He noted that affordability and tax elimination have been the cornerstone of House Republican caucus throughout the current legislative session. So House Bill 2224 passed the Pennsylvania House Monday by a unanimous vote. Whoa! Nctv45, keeping you informed. And you know, you always want to have as much fun as possible. Well, Cheeseman's, they announced their event schedule and guided paint night. Okay, that June 24th, and that right around the corner as that Wednesday. So Summer Pilot Series kickoff, Cheeseman's on tap on Friday, and then Women's Wellness Weekend, Roots and Renewals, That on the 27th and 28th. So that all coming up this weekend. Head out to Cheeseman's and have a great time. You'll really enjoy it. The library is looking for a new director. Applications are due by July 10th. Visit Newcastle Public Library, ncdlc.org, or to get more career information on that hiring.
Kelly's Side Door Tavern has a rich history as a gathering place where friends meet and new friendships are made. Just look inside. You'll find great sandwiches, super entrees, wings, salads, appetizers, and of course, Reubens. Many surprises await you at Kelly's. Kelly's, where the kitchen is open for your convenience. Kelly's Side Door Tavern. Give it a try today.
GEM building contractors and developers are on the move for you. Yes, GEM builds communities, whether it's health, corporate offices, athletic facilities. GEM can design things to your specifications. No job too big or small for GEM. Yes, GEM builds communities. Give them a call today for all your building needs. It's GEM Building Contractors Developers Incorporated. Shenango Beverage stands out as a premier destination for beer enthusiasts, offering an impressive selection that caters to a variety of tastes and preferences. Who has craft beers? Shenango Beverage. Who has slushies? Shenango Beverage. Who has ready-to-drink cocktails? Shenango Beverage. Who door dashes? Shenango Beverage. 3102 New Butler Road, Newcastle. Call 724-924-2016. Duke's Sports Shop is a family-owned local business since 1976. They are the largest local firearms and Class 3 dealer in the area. Thousands of pistols, revolvers, shotguns, rifles, suppressors, SPRs, and receivers in stock. They buy and sell and trade firearms and Class 3 for hunting, self-defense, tactical, and sports shooting. Duke Sports Shop, located at 2801 New Butler Road, Route 422 East, Newcastle, PA. And now it's time to get to Major League Baseball, and they're bumbling, they're stumbling, and they're standing up again. The Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Seattle Mariners. This game in Pittsburgh, let's hope they have a better time than they had with the Rockies. They had yesterday off. A little pitching and batting practice would have been in order. This game at 6:40, as always, let's go Bucks. Now, the Cleveland Guardian Angel Indians have themselves a humdinger as they take on the White Sox. This game in Chicago, 2:10 start there, ought to be real interesting. Tribe has to keep winning to keep up all with everybody else. Let's start with what's happening early on. And I do mean early on, as the Rangers visit the Marlins. This game's scheduled at 12:10. Apparently, they think that's the coolest time of the day. Maybe it is in Miami. This will be interesting. So if you have extra innings, you can be watching that one. Next up, and this is real good, as the Cubs take on the Mets. Now, this is a doubleheader, folks. It starts at 1:10 in New York, and then in New York, they're going to play at 7:10. Maybe they didn't want anybody sitting through a doubleheader that long. They'll clear the stadium and make more money. Mets could really used a win, and that would definitely help out the Pirates. Now, with that, we told you 210 is Cleveland. Boston, they're hugging the bottom of the thing. Well, they're playing the Rockies, who are also at the bottom, but fresh off a 2 out of 3 game series with the Battling Buccos. So it will be interesting if the Rockies win this one in Boston, or win this one at home. I'll be impressed. 3:10 start. It is in Colorado, and it will be a Rocky Mountain high for them if they win that one. Now, with it come the O's. The Baltimore Orioles, the up and down team, taking on the Angels. And here you have a dead last place team, and Baltimore showing potential. This game in LA, it is at 4:07. Their time, it's an afternoon special. That brings you to the Royals, and they are on the road taking on the Rays. 6:40 start. This game on ESPN. Can't really figure out why, but the Royals could come up big and upset the Rays. The Yankees would love that. Speaking of the Yankees, they are on the road taking on the Tigers, and this could be a really important game as the Yanks don't have that comfortable lead. This on Prime Video, and look for Detroit to play them tough as the Tigers try to chase Cleveland. Now, the Pirates, we told you before, 6:40 start, got to beat Seattle. As we move on, it is the Nationals. They're taking on the Phillies. And the Nats are something positive happening in Washington. They're actually doing a better job than Congress. Look for them to give the Phillies the boot. This at 6:45. And I totally believe the Nationals are playing some better baseball. The Toronto Blue Jays in action, taking on Houston. Now, the Astros have had one of these seasons where, would the real Houston Astros please stand up? 7:07, and the Jays are going after the Yanks, so this will be a great one. This game in Toronto, again, 7:07 is that start. Told you again, that doubleheader in New York, the Mets taking on the Cubs at 7:10. Now, here, talk about a favor. This one, the Reds and Milwaukee. The Reds come up with a win at home. It helps them. It helps the Pirates. And it helps all of Major League Baseball because I don't like the Brew Crew. Now, as we go past that, the Twins in action. And this is a weird trip for the Dodgers as they venture to the north. 7:40. They've only been further north one time when they played Toronto. This will be a great experience. Look for Minnesota to be tough at home as that game at 7:40. 7:45. Here come the Diamondbacks. They're taking on the Cards. And Pirates could use all the help they get. That a 7:45 start. Now your evening nightcap games, the Braves, who seem to be real hot now. In this game, they didn't put on TV. Don't know why. Braves at San Diego, 8:40 start. And just makes you go, wow, because this is a battle with a lot of first place chances in it. And that's going to be an excellent one. If you have extra innings, that's the one to tune into. Here's the Battle of the Bay. The Giants taking on Oakland. And I got to be, let's go Oakland. This is a natural rivalry. The Golden Gate Bridge connects these two communities, and hopefully the colorful A's come up big against the Giants, and that would be an excellent thing. That's 9:45, so it's not too late. Extra inning people, you can catch it. Now that was the Kelly's Side Door Tavern Sports Report. Head over to Kelly's, get some great food, a cold beverage, and by all means enjoy the games. We're going to take a time out. We'll be right back.
At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili and has been for nearly 100 years since we opened in 1923 with our chili locator on our website. Want to own your own MP Coney Island? Now you can with our franchise system. At MP Coney Island, it's all about the chili.
The Golden Pickles Sports Bar is one of my absolute favorites. Yes, they have great drinks that will serve everybody. And the wings, out of this world. Great flavors too. Don't forget the Cuban and my personal all-time favorite, the spicy pepperoni flatbread. Yes, it's the Golden Pickle, located inside Shenango Commons. Make sure you stop by.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535.
Steel City Sports Bar and Grill, a great place to watch the game with plenty of TVs. Steel City Bar and Grill offers good food, a friendly atmosphere, live music, and of course, ice-cold beer. Stop by and check them out at 3108 New Butler Road, Newcastle, PA. Steel City Sports Bar and Grill.
Hello and welcome as we bring you a story today happening right today. Nctv45, Pennsylvania Drug and Alcohol Programs, Office on Aging will launch Shapiro's new initiative to lower overdose rates among older adults, that a priority in Pennsylvania. They're testing this in Lawrence County, and Governor Shapiro will be at the Office on Aging today at 10 o'clock, 2706 Mercer Road in Newcastle. That's where Challenges is, and that's the Office on Aging. So it'll be an interesting time, and we respect the governor's office and the fact that he's coming to Lawrence County. This is his second visit. So good luck to Governor Josh Shapiro and welcome to Lawrence County, Governor. And this in from the Warner Cascade Theater. Yeah, the screen will feature 3 outstanding free films, in celebration of the nation's sesquicentennial. Mel Gibson in The Patriot is the first offering of the series. The second on Saturday, July 18th, from noon to 7, the musical 1776 on the Cascade screen, and the final film produced by Jack Warner. Both The Patriot and 1776 are sponsored by the Chamber Forward Lawrence. Finally, on Wednesday, November 11th at noon, Yankee Doodle Dandy, the memorable film starring James Cagney, will be running. All the films are free. Make sure you get down to the Cascade Theater, and special offerings during the 250th anniversary is West Banco, beginning with Leave It to the Marines, A Silent Classic with Lou Cagney, and Halloween, Winter Holiday, and Classic Western. All these down there at the Riverplex Cascade Theater. Make sure you get down and just enjoy. Yes, as always, it's time to talk about fireworks. Well, July 3rd and 5th, Elwood City will be having fireworks. July 5th at 10 p.m. Watch the show from Helen Stadium. And Independence Day at Britton Lake out in New Wilmington, 9:15, fireworks start. They have a great concert out there. It's always great. 4th of July, Pearson Park with fireworks at 10 p.m. And red, white, and blue at the Mines and Meadows, fireworks at 10 p.m. the 4th of July. Also, so that's your firework update through July 4th. Make sure you get out and enjoy the show. And here's a great one coming at you, as it is the Cuginis. Friday night from 6 to 9 down at the Riverwalk Park. Just a great show going to be down there. Make sure you stop down. Come out and see Youngstown's areas singing. They do Sinatra, Dean Martin, a lot of great music down there. The Cuginis out there in Riverwalk Park. It'll be a great time. Hello, friends, and I'm with Nico Frosch. As you could see, a former student of mine, to be exact. But Nico came to the rescue when I needed some work done around the house. And Nico, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I am 31 years old. I was born and raised in Newcastle. I got expelled from school, so I started doing boxing. I was a 2-time Golden Glove state champ after that, and then I did pizza for a little bit, delivering pizza, and then I started my own company doing housework. And for the most part, we started out doing lawn care, and then once you get your foot in the door with the lawns, they want you to do any housework that they need done. So I inherited a house from my grandma, and the windows were falling out the walls, and everything needed done, and I was having a kid. So the only thing I could do was model the house myself, because I obviously couldn't afford to pay a commercial company to come in and do it. And my son was going to be born in like 7 months, so I only had like 7 months to do this house. I didn't have time to wait around for a commercial company. And then I just made my house beautiful, and then everyone started asking me to do their houses, and it just one thing led to another, and now I do everything from putting pools in.
Now, Nico has covered such things for me as electric, work around the pools, so that he put the pool and the pool pump together. They've trimmed, they've cut grass, they've tightened boards on my deck. Just all stuff that maybe you can't get to, where you need somebody, an extra hand. Nico's that person. Now, Nico, tell them some of the other things that you have done.
We do plumbing, electrical, roofing, you name it. Our slogan is "They call, we answer."
That is great. Now, if somebody wanted to call you, how would they get a hold of you?
My cell phone, which is 724-944-8240.
And I can tell you, when the phone rings, Nico has always answered and make sure he gets the job done.
Always for you,
I'm sorry, Nico.
I said always for you, Angela.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yes,
And
sir.
Nico can do those jobs that you need done around your house. So make sure that you give Nico a call, and we're going to go with that number one more time. Could I please?
724-944-8240. These are our business shirts right here.
And there you go. You can look them up on social media. Give them a call. We'll make sure that we post the number as you'll see it scroll across your screen. And give Nico a call. It'll really work out well. For NCTV45, I'm Angelo Parada. Have a great day.
Thank you.
This is a great lead. Yes. From the ring to your yard, we bring the fight. Frost. They do lawn maintenance. They do exterior washing, electrical, plumbing, just a whole bunch of stuff, gutter and roof repairs. So they're licensed and insured. Call them. They answer the phone, 724-944-8240. Great guy. I've known him for a long time. Make sure you give him a call. He is really, really good, Nico, and you'll find it great to deal with somebody that answers the phone. Yes, folks, it's Fireworks Fest. And Friday, July 18th, downtown Newcastle, fireworks, live music, food trucks, games, and so much more. This sponsored by Pyrotechnics, and there'll be a block party to go with it as just a whole bunch of fun. Make sure you stop down and save that date. July 18th, Fireworks Fest 2026, downtown Newcastle. And get ready for this, the Union Pacific. Big Boy, number 4014. We'll have viewing places in Lawrence County. This on July 12th. The steam locomotive is rolling through Lawrence County on its way to Struthers. July 12th. It is the heaviest replica steam locomotive ever built. Okay, and it represents the absolute pinnacle of American steam engine engineering. Originally commissioned by the Union Pacific Railroad during World War II. Now, it was used to conquer steep mountains and remains a legendary icon in transportation history. Sunday, July 12th, 4014, that's the number of the engine, will depart Conway and at 9 a.m. arrive in Struthers, Ohio. And it'll be there at 11:30. You'll have optimal viewing opportunities from these highly recommended spots on the map. Stay back at least 25 feet from the railroad tracks, and that includes drones too. Railroad track trestles, yards, and private right away on private property do not trespass. Never assume tracks are abandoned or inactive. Always expect a train. And always be aware of the environment while providing access to all guests. Big Boy is positioned in working rail environment, and uneven surfaces that may be difficult to access. The best viewing spots: railroad crossing in Clyde Street, railroad crossing Montgomery Avenue in Mahoneytown, Covert Road, that run parallel to the tracks, railroad crossing at Brewster Road, 551 East or Erie Street in Edinburgh, and then Churchill Road. That's the last PA viewing. The track and the View the Big Boy schedules can be found at up.com. Okay, and then just follow it around to Big Boy Steam Engine. Now that's pretty impressive. Like looking at
summer is heating up. Cool off with a locally owned Newcastle tradition, Nina's Italian Ice. With 15 flavors to choose from, there is something for everyone. Visit us today at Cascade Park. Open daily from 12 p.m. until 9 p.m. this summer.
This program sponsored by Vision Ministries of Lawrence County and Tri-State. Contact Vision Ministries for spiritual needs, or if you're struggling with an addiction, contact Vision Ministries. They're here for you. And you know, we get a great one every once in a while, and this, amen. I am not coming down on the hard workers inside the federal government, but Sandy, thank you. She went on a rant. I've never seen a post office closed during the hours they're supposed to be open. Even during lunch, the staff takes turns. This is a federal building. And unless it's a federal holiday or supposed to be open, not even in bad weather, can interrupt the postal service. Only a mail truck can pass a school bus when it's stopped and its sign is out. So why was the main building of the post office closed? And you really gotta understand where this is like really coming from, because it's gotten to the point where it's become ridiculous to a lot of individuals who I'm not even saying older, grew up in a time when service was important. Lou Holtz said the Notre Dame football office never closes. If somebody has to go to lunch, somebody else covers. Yet the post office is closed. And holy cow, not for anything, but I've set records where mail comes in a week and a half. I haven't had mail for a week and a half. And this is the second rant. Week and a half went by, got some mail. Another week and a half went by, still didn't have any mail. So thank you, Sandy, for that information. Nctv45 keeping you informed. This in from the Newcastle Police Department, and hats off to them, as Cascade Park Butchie Courts, a vandal. Newcastle police are looking to identify the person who caused damage to the Butchie Courts at Cascade Park. This person did burnouts on a bike, and wow, you know, it's a shame that this is kind of where we're at as And I really kind of hope they catch them, as this is totally uncalled for. Then people are wondering about how the park could get fixed and what remedies that you could have. Well, when you have folks doing things like this, it's very, very disheartening, as I take some look at the footage and everything that was on the story. It just makes you wonder about how much pride you could have in a town, or does any of these folks, and it's not fair to label them all, but do any of the folks moving in, are they aware of the history of Cascade Park? I really don't know. Something to think about as you go through, and if anybody knows, make sure that gets turned into the police. Nctv45 reporting. Well, the 4th of July, Independence Day, Holy Spirit Parish plans to celebrate and have a good time. St. Mary's parking lot. They'll have the 4th of July celebration there, giveaways, and just a whole great time. Join them July 4th for the country's 250th birthday. NCTV45, keeping you informed. And folks, here's one that's in. Mark your calendars. Dog Days of Summer. Yes, June 27th and 28th. From 9 to 8, they'll have MOTA Days. Food truck, craft vendors, and rain or shine, fun for the whole family. The new location is Shenango Park. Make sure that you get out there and enjoy and make that date available, the 27th and the 28th. It's the Dog Days of Summer. Reed Services presenting, and this is the 6th annual. Wow. So make sure you get there and enjoy. Hello, friends, and I'm with Nico Frosch. As you could see, a former student of mine, to be exact. But Nico came to the rescue when I needed some work done around the house. And Nico, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay, I am 31 years old. I was born and raised in Newcastle. I got expelled from school, so I started doing boxing. I was a 2-time Golden Glove state champ after that, and then I did pizza for a little bit, delivering pizza, and then I started my own company doing housework. And for the most part, we started out doing lawn care, and then once you get your foot in the door with the lawns, they want you to do any housework that they need done. So I inherited a house from my grandma, and the windows were falling out the walls, and everything needed done, and I was having a kid. The only thing I could do was model the house myself, because I obviously couldn't afford to pay a commercial company to come in and do it. And my son was going to be born in like 7 months, so I only had like 7 months to do this house. I didn't have time to wait around for a commercial company. And then I just made my house beautiful, And then everyone started asking me to do their houses, and it just one thing led to another, and now I do everything from putting pools in.
Now, Nico has covered such things for me as electric, work around the pools so that he put the pool and the pool pump together. They've trimmed, they've cut grass, they've tightened boards on my deck. Just all stuff that maybe you can't get to where you need somebody, an extra hand. Nico's that person. Now, Nico, tell them some of the other things that you have done.
We do plumbing, electrical, roofing, you name it. Our slogan is "They call, we answer."
That is great. Now, if somebody wanted to call you, how would they get a hold of you?
My cell phone, which is 724-944-8240.
And I can tell you, when the phone rings, Nico has always answered and make sure he gets the job done.
Always.
I'm sorry, Nico.
I said always for you, Angela.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yes,
and
sir.
Nico can do those jobs that you need done around your house. So make sure that you give Nico a call, and we're going to go with that number one more time. Could I please?
724-944-8240. These are our business shirts right here.
And there you go. You can look them up on social media. Give them a call. We'll make sure that we post the number as you'll see it scroll across your screen. And give Nico a call. It'll really work out well. For Nctv45, I'm Angelo Parada. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hello, folks, and Nctv45, always keeping you informed. We're with Matthew Pruitt, Heating and Cooling, and we've had that topsy-turvy winter, Matt, and now we got a 90-degree day. We kind of went from January to July, and who knows where we're going. But what should we do to make sure that our heating and cooling systems are working well for the summer and in that tip-top shape? Because once it gets up to 90, it gets up to 90.
Yes. So yes, thanks for having me on. So the main one as a homeowner that everybody forgets about is the filter. That's one main thing everybody forgets, even me. Make sure that's clean. That's half the battle right there. You want to make sure that if you have a basement, and you have vents in the basement, you want to try to close all those off if you can. Try to force most of that air upstairs since the basement's already naturally going to be colder. So close those basement vents. And the outdoor unit on the air conditioner, on the outdoor coil, you want to make sure that's clean. So it's always a good idea to, if you have a hose nearby, spray the coil down, give it a good wash, get the dust out of there. That's going to help that run a little cooler. And then if you have high and low returns, it's not a bad idea to shut off the lower part of the return if it does have a damper on it. But like I said, just make sure that filter's clean. The cleaner that thing is, the better it's going to run, the longer it's going to last.
There you go. Now, where do you get the filters, or is there a...
There's a few places. A lot of people nowadays, they like to order them on Amazon. There's Lowe's, there's Walmart, there's T&M. Any hardware store will usually have them. Walmart will have them. Amazon, you can get a 3-pack for a little bit better price. I don't recommend buying the thicker filters that say they stop like smoke, allergies, this, that, and third. If you are going to use those filters, just change them out sooner than you would the other filters, like within a month, because they're a lot, they restrict airflow. They're a lot tighter. So change those out way more frequently if you are going to use the more expensive ones. But I recommend using the cheaper filters and just change them out every 2 or 3 months, so you get a little bit more airflow out of those.
There you go. Now, Matt, if people want to get a hold of you, what would they do to check up on their heating and cooling system and keep everything in?
Yeah, so you can call me. You can call me at 724-651-2621. You can find me on Facebook. My number's on there too. Just search me, Matthew Pruitt, Pruitt. I'm on there. On Google, Pruitt Heating and Cooling. And shoot me a call. If you can only text, that's fine too. I accept text messages.
And what we'll do is we'll put your card up. Matt, I thank you for stopping here at Nctv45. We'll get you when it's time to make the change from summer. Hopefully we get some summer coming.
Yep, right. Thanks for having me, man.
Get into the fall. And we'll talk about all kinds of things, humidifiers, heat, and everything as we go through the year. So, Matt, thanks for stopping by. Great to have you along. And that's Matthew Pruitt, Heating and Cooling, 724-651-2621.
Appreciate
Thanks
you.
again, Matt.
Thank you.
Hello and welcome to Lawrence County 45 weather, where we're standing up to give you the most accurate forecast in Lawrence County. Lawrence County 45 weather. Will you be swimming in the next few days? Well, we're going to tell you about that. It's up next right here on NCTV 45. Newcastle's East Side